Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. And for today, I just want to share with you this very beautiful flower. Look at that. Finally, my red pearl amaryllis is now blooming. Look at that guys. And it's exposed to the sun. And let me just move it a little bit so you can see also the color of this one without direct sun rays. Look at that. And here's another beautiful creature here. Here's Puss Puss. Puss Puss, say hello. Here's Puss Puss. Look at Puss Puss. Look at that, guys. It's so beautiful. It's so red. If you're looking for something that is really, really red, then get red pearl. This is this one. Red pearl amaryllis. Very beautiful. And aside from this one guys, I'd like to show you also another amaryllis that is blooming here is this one. This is my Samba amaryllis. Look at that. And it has two flower stalks. The first batch of flowers from the first flower stalk is already in full bloom, and the second one is just about to bloom as well. The first one has 3 flowers. The second one has total of 4 flowers. And also, I just want to show you guys. Oh, by the way, this is my dancing queen, which I cut and I place in this flower vase. And look at that, it's still blooming. Though the first flower have already wilted and I removed it already. But I just want to show you another beautiful flower in here, which is my cherry nymph amaryllis. Look at that. So I will put this one side by side with my red pearl. So this is the red pearl and this is my cherry nymph amaryllis. So now, looking at the cherry nymph amaryllis, it seems like it started to become more of like red orange now. If you are going to put it together with the red pearl actually is like more of dark red maroon color, something like that. But now on the camera, it seems like the cherry nymph becomes more of like red orange. And if you guys remember my other video, I was comparing the redness of cherry nymph and the double king. The double king is actually of a more red orange compared to red nymph. But actually, I think it's just really my imagination. I don't know if it's really just my imagination or it's true that this one is actually it's red, but now I realize that it's more of a red orange really when I try to compare it side by side with the red pearl. But this is really a very like red color, like a dark red, almost like a dark red. I think this one you can really consider as a red color, not red orange. But just to give you comparison, that's what it looks like, guys. And also, guys, I just want to show you, this is actually the favorite time of the day here in my favorite time of the day here in our garden, when the sun is like this and it's like the shade of the trees, of the leaves of the trees is making it more of a dramatic, like giving me that paradise feel in our garden. So look at that. And can you imagine if I still have those dahlias, if I haven't removed them, and it's like this one. The view from this side, it's really beautiful, guys. I'm just so happy. And also, if I show you the view from this side, and by the way, just want to show you my sweet nymph amaryllis, which is the double red, which is also blooming right now. So Let me just put this one in here just to rearrange it. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. From here, looking at this side of our garden from the balcony and seeing the sun rays going through these leaves of these pine trees, it's really giving me that very very calm effect, you know, especially in the afternoon. During this time, it's really really nice. And down there, by the way, is my dahlia seedling, which is really beautiful. Look at that, guys. So beautiful. And just want to show you also, this is the update here right now. This is what it looks like during the peak of the bloom of my dahlias here in our small dahlia patch. And then now, um, I created this small, well, very short walkway in here, not really small. And I am so surprised to see that it really works to put our hydrangea in here. These are the red crush hydrangeas, and what's really good about them is that they don't grow as tall compared to this other mop head hydrangea that we have in here. And look at that, there's new flower there, sky blue color. And as mentioned, the raspberry crush hydrangeas don't grow tall as this one. This one remains like this. And I also combined some of this echinaceas that I have planted. I have sown this one I think the last month of winter here in New Zealand, and now they haven't really given me blooms this year. I think that's really what's happening when you plant this one. By the way, guys, so this is the raspberry crush hydrangea, and as you can see, it's kind of looking similar to summer crush, the one that I saw on YouTube, which is like being sold in the United States. But anyway, I think they are very very similar. So I want to feed now our hydrangeas, because today is officially the first day of autumn here in New Zealand, March 1. And look at that. I can imagine by next year this will be really really beautiful spot in our garden to see these hydrangeas blooming. So we removed those boxes that serve as hedge in this part of our garden. I removed them already because anyways they are already dead. And I can see that this spring festival camellias are starting to show some flower buds already. So I think this is another very beautiful thing to look forward to here in our garden. And yes, and just to show you also some of my dahlias that are blooming in here right now. I have this tropical sunset that is still giving me some nice flower blooms in here. Very autumn feel. My Thomas Edison, it didn't really give me much flowers this season, and that's the reason why I cut them. And now it's starting to show me some more branches in here. I don't know if I will propagate this one, because this is actually a really good stem to be used for propagating, but I don't know, not sure. But I'm planning actually next year to plant all my dahlias in the ground. But first I want to plan my winter first of all, because I have purchased some of our bulbs, spring bulbs, for this coming spring, and I actually would like to share it with you guys. So my next video will be about the bulbs that I have purchased for this year, and what sort of tulips or flowers we will be expecting here in our garden. And just want to show you what's happening now here with our dahlias. As you can see, some of them are still blooming, but not all of them. And most of them actually are looking tired now, because as mentioned, this is already autumn here in New Zealand. But I am just so happy because I see some of my seedlings that are really really beautiful, and I had some dahlias here that are still blooming actually, such as this one, some ball dahlias. I am actually planning to prioritize these ball dahlias next season. I want to have lots of ball dahlias here in our garden. Look at this beauty, Cordesa, and some of my dancing naked ladies, amaryllis. So these are the real amaryllis, guys. They're all blooming in here right now. And finally, this is my seedling that is on full bloom, the one that looks like Holy Hill Calico. See, there's white petal in here, another one in here. So let's see what happens with this one. This is the first flower, and I'm getting more flowers. Let's see what happens next. And this one is showing me some more of a red color. So yeah, I'm excited to see the color of the next flowers from this seedling. And then my cafe au lait, my god, they just keep flowering. Look at this one. Look how perfect this flower is. This one is really beautiful. And I have another seedling in here, by the way. Just want to show you. This is really dark red, but the tips of this flower is like yellow, as you can see, guys. There's like yellow tips on it. And another cafe au lait, looking pretty in here. I am planning to move all of my dinner plate dahlias, I think, on this side of our fence, just next to the fence, especially all of these dahlias in here. I think they're really enjoying this spot, especially looking from this cafe au lait. They are really enjoying this place, and they just keep blooming and blooming all over again. Oh my god, my statice are still flowering. Oh my god. Anyway, and this one I am really planning to remove this, what we call cheese plant. My partner actually calls this plant as cheese plant. I don't know why. He said that that's how they call this plant in UK. But I'm not really sure what this one is. Definitely this is not Monstera. So yes, and another seedling in here that is really looking pretty is this one, which I call Fans Sisi, which is named after my cat Sisi. And then some more seedlings in here. Look at this one, guys. I think this is one of the prettiest purple seedlings I've had this year. So definitely this one will be staying here in our garden next season. It's so prolific as well. And this one, as mentioned, this is not fully double, but this is also so prolific, guys. It just keeps on flowering and flowering, and the flower stem is really long. So beautiful. I can see my golden scepter over there is blooming. I thought it has died already, but obviously it's surviving and really looking good in this part of our garden. I can still see some of my Sylvia, or they call it Ma'arn actually, and this one is also still looking beautiful. The flower is still beautiful, as well as my Boom Boom White, giving me some more flowers. I am so happy with my Boom Boom White, and I highly recommend this one because it just keeps on blooming, and the cuttings of this one is just so easy to propagate. If you're going to do boom boom white propagation. The cuttings, I think all of my cuttings survived 100%. Oh, by the way, what is this one? I'm seeing another dahlia in here. Looks like cactus dahlia, but it didn't really bloom that much. Well, anyway, let's leave it there for the meantime. And yeah, so I think that would be all for today, guys. I just want to give you um, an update. First day of autumn update of our plants here in our garden, and they are all actually looking good. Even these plants in here, the canna lilies, and also this red canna lilies in here is giving me another flower bud. And also, guys, I just want to show you this very beautiful seedling that I have in here. This is the second flower. The first one was much prettier compared to this one, but still I love this one. Definitely it will stay here in our garden. And yes, so there you go, guys. As I mentioned a while ago, I will be creating another vlog which will be about the bulbs that I purchased for this coming spring here in our garden. And if you would like to watch that one, guys, stay tuned, and I will be uploading it very soon. Alright, guys, so I think that would be all for today. Thank you very much. And I can hear the helicopter again coming here on top of our house, and I will be seeing you again next time. So bye for now.